Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Balatro video. So, it won't be long before I get a second child. My wife should, well, I mean, she's 41 weeks pregnant and a little bit, so it won't take long. I have 2 weeks of a buffer and I will start creating videos before they run out, so don't worry. You won't miss anything. Anyway, we're onto the Anaglyph deck, orange stake. So we should definitely beat that so that we can go up to gold stake. After defeating a boss blind, gain a double tag. I find it very difficult to really use that usefully, but we will see. I could get a double tag right now. I'm not going to. Our boss isn't really all that difficult, so that's fine. Let's just start discarding a bunch of things and then let's see what happens. Well, that's a bummer. Should we try to go for a flush here? I don't know. We could try to go for a full house as well. I mean, we can't just play these 3 cards and hope that something comes up, but would have loved to play a straight here, honestly. I mean, the thing is, playing a 2 pair is fine here, right? It's not the worst, right? We get some points and we're more likely to actually make it from this point. We don't really have anything, so let's just try to make a flush here and try to finish this. Well, that's a bummer. Please? Alright. Yeah, that definitely didn't go as planned. So we get $0 here. That's yeah, that's not great. We get Odd Todd. I think Odd Todd is fine on the first ante, and right, opening a buffoon pack will actually be a gamble. This doesn't even have any stickers on it, so I'm just gonna do this. That's fine. I mean, we can think about this, but this should win it in one, so I am fine with this. I need to sneeze in a second. Please, go on. Alright, I didn't sneeze, but I blew my nose. Yeah, it's allergy season, so, well, it is what it is. We could go Saturn. We don't get Telescope, but that's fine. I mean, I think making straights is relatively easy. Sure. We might not end up using this in the late game, but at least now we have something. That's not good enough. We actually don't get a bonus from Odd Todd here, so we only get the fact that we have a level 2 straight, and I don't think that should be 600. Well, it is. Cool. It's actually 700 points. Well, that's because we took a planet card, so it's probably worth it. Well. Right, I'm going to buy this and then open this pack. Yeah, and use it. Got a Saturn, and all of these are bad for now. I mean, Hangman to destroy 2 and a 3 is possible, but it's not even good, right? Get $2. I think I'm gonna crack Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, I'm not strongly against destroying these 2 cards, but it makes our deck a little bit more consistent, but not even by that much. I don't know. There's so many things I would rather have than that. But this is only a 1 in 4 chance to get something. But well, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was bad to crack that pack, but ooh, the needle. Well, this might be a short run. Might not be. We'll see. I mean, we're making this, so there's that. Honestly, that's actually pretty good. But we do need jokers. That's a joker. It's not perfect with our idea of playing as many straights as we can, but well, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm okay with using some plays in order to, instead of discards, right? Yeah, we might as well play the 8. Right, if we hit a 7 or a 2, or like anything else, we could still discard if we needed to, but just playing a lot of cards is fine. We can't do that against the needle, of course. Probably. I mean, maybe we're at the point where it's good enough, but probably not. Let's actually save our money. Alright, do we luck into a straight right away? We do not. I probably need to calculate here, right? Just to see if a 2-pair wins it in 1. Right, we have Odd Thought and we have Green Joker with a +4. Let's calculate. I calculate and it's 672, so it's not even close. So we need to discard. Ow. This is also very close to a straight, but it's not a straight. So we need a jack or a 6. Easy. This game is so easy. Yeah, we could have lost right there, but that's the thing against the needle, right? If you're fishing for specific hands, then it can always just happen. Well, our Green Joker is down to just a +2. Don't really want a Neptune. We should make the next one, right? Without too much trouble. Diamonds are debuffed. 3,200. We're making that. Let's just save up our money. This is the chance that we have. Pretty close to a straight again. Let's hit an ace or a 9. That's an ace. Yeah, and Odd Thought is not insane here, but it's fine. We didn't make it on that hand, but we're pretty close here. Again, if we have to discard, then that's fine, I guess. But we don't. So that's great. Yeah, I mean, we're using a little bit of money. But we're mostly using that to build up our Green Joker, which is, at this point, the best thing we can do. We need to think about what we're skipping for. Well, we're definitely buying this. We could buy Gross Michelle, but I don't think we need to. Arcana pack. At this point, the thing that I want most is Celestial pack, right? Just to get Constellation high. Because right now Constellation doesn't actually do anything. Do I need to buy Gross Michelle here? Probably not. I don't need to. Do I want to? I don't know. We're gonna need 2 straights in order to get there, probably. And I don't know if that's good enough. Alright, I'm gonna buy Gross Michelle just to have our buffer. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know what? I want 3 odd cards instead of 2, so we're going to play it like this. Let's see how it does with the Gross Michelle and the dot maximized. That's good enough. That's actually very good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now we need every Celestial Pack that we can get our hands on. Half Joker is never doing anything, but I mean, I don't know. We can have it, I guess. Right, Neptune is probably fine. I mean, we could use Half Joker if we need to, I guess. No, you know what? It sells for 2, then we get up to $5, and that's all we really need. This would be a straight with a jack. No, it wouldn't be. Alright. Yeah, we need some things in order to get there. But we have time, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just play it like this. I'm assuming that we get there in 1 when we actually make the straight, but I'm not 100% sure. Right? I think we will win in 1 hand when we make the straight. Right? Right? Oh no. We have 4 aces, 4 sixes. Yeah, we need to play the 7 as well. Yeah, we're making it in 1. I'm actually not worried at all. Right? Right? Please tell me I'm not worried. Well, we made our choices, so here we are. Yes, exactly what we wanted. Alright. So if we can use our 3 double tags in order to feed the constellation, then that should help us win this run. What things are available to us? Double Sure Money. Oh, that's so much money. Honestly, I think I'm just doing that. Alright, I don't really need these jokers. I want this tag, but this voucher, but let's do that after this. Let's get rich. Yes, $124. Alright, we should be able to ride that to victory, assuming that we survive this. Which is not a given, but it's very likely. We might have to discard here in order to survive, but that's fine. That was actually a decent amount of money. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, I think we can definitely play 1 more without any trouble. And let's hope that now we hit a straight and then that's going to be enough to win it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I think I'm going to have to discard this one to make very sure that we are making it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hope that we win this in 1. Otherwise, well, I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but we will see. Well, that was pretty close. Gross Michelle is ticking down. That's not what we want. Yes, Saturn. Let's actually do the voucher as well. And we want to make our deck more consistent, so we might as well buy some cards to try and make our deck more consistent. These are not cards that make our deck more consistent. Right. We don't want that one. I mean, we might as well reroll a bunch. Polychrome Swashbuckler, that's fine for now. It's not great, but it's fine. But then we make the next one without too much trouble, so we can just go on. The hook discards 2 random cards per hand played. I did not actually read that ahead of time. That's a problem for trying to hit straights, right? I think I need to discard right away. What are we doing here? There are too many gaps in our straight. Yeah, we haven't really been picking up too many cards for our straight build. I feel like I'm going to have to discard like this. Ow. Alright, that's a straight. That's perfect. Let's upgrade some cards. Maybe we win this in one. Yes, great. Yeah, a green joker is definitely struggling a little bit in this round, but I mean, doing fine. Alright. Oh, I did it again. I do this every time, right? Then there's a clearance sale voucher. And I start picking up other things first. Does this go by sell value? Yeah, I just reduced the sell value of my jokers, so Swashbuckler is a little bit less great than it was, but that's fine. I'm still going to grab Hermit here. 20 bucks is just a lot of money, even when you have 80. I mean, I don't think these are better than anything that we already have. Chaos the Clown is very interesting, but no. The trio is definitely not going to help us. Ramen? Honestly, that should be good. I'm still hoping for Gros Michel to naturally die on us, but maybe that's not going to happen anymore. This is also perishable. That's not great, but well, it is what it is. It's an X2 multiplier. I'm just going to have to sell this Gros Michel. Gros Michel? Yes, this was what I was hoping for. Buy some more malt. I wouldn't mind having some consumables as well. But I mean, we got the Planet Merchant, so this is what we have. Once more. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Blue Joker. Blue Joker is usually going to be better than Odd Todd, right? We are not re-triggering anything. It's eternal, so that's something that we are stuck with then. And if we destroy a bunch of cards, then it becomes worse, but we're more likely to add cards than to remove cards from our deck, right? Although cards get removed from our deck just by playing cards, I don't know. I thought it's a lot more consistent. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Just play it like this. We need a 7 or a 2. That's such a high score. Yeah, maybe we don't even need to play straights. We can just play whatever, and right between Green Joker and Constellation, maybe we just get there. Although, we might need a specific hand to beat Violet Vessel in the end. We don't know that yet. The Order. Thank you. So that's what we're doing now. Doesn't really matter which one we pick, so let's pick the straight flush, just in case. Stunned Man, yeah, that's definitely not happening. The rest are all perishable. Yeah, we don't want any of those. That's fine. Alright, let's go ahead. We should win this without too much trouble. Just get a 2 pair out there. Nine, 8, 7, yeah. That's good enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 20 mult. Wow, this is going to be insane. Yep, over 100,000. Sometimes lucky cards give you what you want. Not always what you need, but I mean, it was definitely what I wanted. Do I want a steel card? No, I don't. Do I even want an 8? Yeah, I want an 8. I think I'd rather have a lucky card than a steel card right now. I'm not even sure, but don't really want gold cards, so let's grab money. Oh, by the way, fun story. Just a second. Yesterday, me and my family, we went to a donkey farm, and I had a donkey to walk with. Right, the donkey was pulling the cart, and my pregnant wife and my 4-year-old son, they were in the cart. I was walking next to the donkey, and you know, they say something about donkeys being stubborn. Yeah, they're not overreacting with that. That's really a thing. I think by the end of our ride, I had kind of a way to communicate with the donkey, but otherwise we spent a lot of time standing still, because when a donkey doesn't want to go, he just doesn't go. And I mean, you shouldn't pull or push or whatever, I mean, but at some point you're like, I don't know what I need to do here. So, but it was a lot of fun, and I mean, it was memorable. If the donkey hadn't stopped this much, it would not have been this memorable. I don't think I'm gonna buy bootstraps over a green joker. Green joker is just going to be better in the future, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's just make Constellation as good as it can be, right? Just paying money to get X mult is just very powerful, so we're doing that. Play only one hand type this round. I didn't really read that. We could lose right here. I'm actually happy in a way that ramen is perishable. Jack, 10, 9, 8, alright. We need a 7 or a queen, or we die, I guess. Well, is this the end of the run? I mean, we have some good multipliers too, I don't know. What do we do? I think we just need to play a pair and hope. Yeah, that's a shame. We threw away a queen on the first hand. I didn't expect that to be relevant. Well, we'll see what happens. If we die, we die. The mouth can just be a very difficult boss to beat sometimes. It is what it is. Yeah, that's not enough, right? Guess we need an 8, a 7 or a 6, and to really spike this final hand with some plus 20 mult. We don't even get a pair on the final hand. Well, let's finish this on a straight, which is not going to count towards our score. That's a shame. This was such a fun run too. I probably should have paid more attention to the boss. I don't think there were any ways to really get past that. I don't know. Right there wasn't any way to reroll the boss or whatever, so it happens. If we had hit the straight, then we would have gone through. Losing a discard is pretty powerful in a negative way. I don't know. So I'm done with this episode. We are done with this game for today. I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless. I mean, it was a fun run, but sometimes you just hit the things that you don't want to hit. I wasn't all that aggressive in adding cards to our deck early, but that was also because we didn't have a lot of money yet. So I don't know. Losing to the mouth when you're on a straight belt is, I mean, that's something that just happens sometimes, right? So I'm not ashamed. It's just what happens. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.